Welcome back to my channel, Hasnul Fikri. Uh, now I will discuss about suspension. Suspension system is located between the vehicle's body and the wheels and is designed to absorb shock from the road surface so that it adds comfort. The suspension component consists of a spring, shock absorber, ball joint, stabilizer bar, strut bar, suspension arm, bumper. The suspension system is a part of the chassis that serves to absorb shock from the road so it is not channeled to the body as well as to increase driving comfort. Various kind of suspension system. 1. Independent type. McPherson type, independent type, trailing arm type, wishbone type. 2. Rigid suspension. Parallel leaf spring type, turning type, and balance arm type. 3. Special suspension. Air suspension. Main component of suspension. 1. Spring. The springs are made of steel and serve to absorb shock from the surface of the road and vibrate the wheels so as not to the body. 1. Coil spring, 2. Leaf spring, and 3. Torsion rod spring. 2. Shock absorber. Shock absorber serves to reduce the oscillation or up and down of the spring when receiving a shock from the road surface. Procedure inside the telescopic shock absorber. There is a special fluid called shock absorber oil. When compression the valve is open, oil can flow easily so that there is no damping. During expansion, the valve is closed. Oil flows through the orifice or small hole to that damping occurs. Shock absorber type. Classification according to how it works. 1. Single acting shock absorber. The muffling effect only occurs during expansion. Conversely, when compression does not occur, damping. 2. Double acting shock absorber or double action. When expansion and compression always occur, damping. Classification according to construction. 1. Monotube type shock absorber. In the shock absorber there is one cylinder without a reservoir. Twin tube shock absorber. In the shock absorber there is a pressure and outlet chamber which limits the working chamber and reservoir chamber. Classification according to the medium of work. 1. Hydraulic type shock absorber. Inside there is a shock absorber oil as a working medium. 2. Gas type shock absorber. This is a hydraulic shock absorber filled with gas. The usual gas used is nitrogen, which is maintained at low pressure of 10 uh, for 15 kilogram or centimeter or high pressure of 20 for 30 kilogram or centimeter. 3. Ball joint. Description: the ball joint serves to accept vertical and lateral rod, as well as the axis of rotation of the wheels when the vehicle is turning. The ball joint lubricants on the inside of the ball joint. There is grease to lubricate to the rubbing parts, which at certain interval must be replaced with lithium base molybdenum disulfide type. In the ball joint type, which use a resin stand, no grease replacement is required. 4. Bar stabilizer. Stabilizer bar serves to reduce the tilt due to centrifugal force when the vehicles turn. For the front suspension, the stabilizer bar is usually mounted on the two lower arms through rubber pads and lying cage. In the middle to the frame at two place through bushings. How it works? Generally, when a vehicle turns, the outer spring expand and the inner spring is depressed. As a result, the stabilizer bar will be twisted because one end move up and the other down. The stabilizer rod tends to hold back against twisting, reduce body roll and maintain the body in a safe slope. 5. Strut bar. Strut bar serves to hold the lower arm so as not to move back and forth when receiving a shock from the rod of or encouragement to braking. 6. Bumper. The bumper functions as a shield for the component of the suspension when the spring shrink or expand beyond the maximum limit. Okay, thank you for watching my video. Today my bad mood. I'm bad mood. So I'm sorry for